Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with Last Dream World Unknown. We have another one of our giant monsters here. And let's get ready to rumble. So I'm going to take a little heftier stance on buffing. Well, let's see. It's only lasts for 5 turns, so let's hope we can survive just fine. And it lasts for 5 turns. You don't have anything that lasts all battle, do you? No, you don't. So, I could have swore that lasted for longer. We're going to start using more of our fish. So, I'm guessing she is a bit of a caster. So let's use that. Now, you're just going to worry about yourself. And do you have anything that lasts all battle? Well, you have at least 2 things, so... How about you worry about those? Those are durational buffs. And I think that ought to do... Agility and intelligence are both pretty effective things to boost. But we'll wait to see if those are really needed. Ooh, that could be dangerous. Well, Mana Surged, okay. So, we've got a few things going on. How about you... Meat Shield. You can attack more, of course. And Agility and Pre. Let's go ahead and just do both of these. And you've mana, null magic. I think... Stronghold. How about... We've got max HP. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop that. Now, I wonder if those stack. That'll give Jareth a little bit more room. I wonder if it works on Koos. Could be a positively ridiculous amount. Yes, it does. But it works off his base rather than his current. Anything that does percentage damage, of course, right now, it's very bad. Let's drop Citadel. You do a healing chant, and it's time for you to start stealing. And I think for good measure, do we have anything, or do you have anything that works on magic defense? You do not. So you want to start with a Mind Drain first. Now, of course, I could use something to pop us up to 100% HP, but I don't think it's strictly necessary. If we can get rid of all of her MP quickly, I expect we'll tear her to pieces. And is she undead as she looks? I mean, she certainly looks it, doesn't she? However, let us do a... Genius. Good measure. I can heal people up nicely. I mean, it's time for you to Ultra Scan. And it's time for you to just steal. You've done everything you want to do? I think so. Yeah, that Life Drain could be bad if she's undead. Rebo, that might be good for Soralio. Okay, that did just fine. I was a little worried for a moment. She has all AoE attacks. That is a little bit nasty. Okay, let's see what her deal is. Everything's considered magical. That's good. She's weak to fire and immune to holy. That's okay. And ice. That makes sense. And weak to wind, so fire is good on her. So let's see how Hellfire does. And I don't think we need your healing, so... Agile Strike her. You give me one of those. And keep with the Mind Drain. Not bad, not bad. I mean, we've already stolen the main goal that we want. Not as much damage as I had hoped. Alright, fine. ethereal attack should do just fine. You can go ahead and give her a hamstring. That might help a little bit. And since you can't presently drain, what do we have with, let's see, 1,000 off the fish? Or we've got 1,500 on... We've only got a few of those, so let's try the fish first. See how that compares to what we can do otherwise. Just need to find fire. There we go. Ambrosia, that's likely the last that she has to steal. Fish is really not worth it. I stocked up on those because I thought they'd be nice, but they're a little underwhelming, to be honest with you, and I can keep ethereal striking. I think I will destroy armor and then otherwise keep doing that. And let's drop the healing chant again, just to keep everybody nice and fresh. And Mind Drain. It should empty her completely. Okay, nothing to steal. Good. And I really shouldn't have to worry too much about healing myself. I think all she can do is punch me now. So that's probably a... Let's see how this does. And that, and this. Doesn't she have something that boosts agility? I feel like she might. Anyways, I'm unimpressed by the other stuff he has. Wow. Would appreciate if she would have hit, though. Okay, not bad, not bad. It's at least acceptable. However, the rest of this fight should be unreasonably easy. So we'll just go ahead and finish it fairly quickly, bring you in right before the end. Or, well, slow it down right before the end. Okay, I expect this might be the last round or attack. Did not take long at all. Much easier than the last one we fought. Alright, so, we're still in the bird. We're heading this way, I suppose. Let me just cut through here real quick. Alright, we are a little bit on the other side, and here's some orange shade, I think it was. How's our stats? Oh, well, let's use some potions. Use a huge because we have fairly good amount of those, rather. Just top everybody off nicely. And save right beforehand. So you should probably be vulnerable to, let's see, holy damage. But for now, we are... Do we really need to do that? Yeah, sure, why not? There's not many things I use these for. Actually, I want the fish, don't I? These fish, the damaged fish are terrible. The healing fish are good. The only ones that are, I think the only ones that are bad are the damaged ones, so... I want a buff to max HP. There we go. And you go ahead and buff yourself up. It's null magic first, because I expect some kind of elemental-based attacks. And Jareth should be relatively safe. I should probably use the one that lessens the likelihood of him being attacked first. But oh well. It will all be fine in the end, I imagine. Oh! Could be wrong. Could be wrong at that. Okay. So I need a meat shield fairly quickly. I can't have her do any buffs, so let's debuff. That's the route to go. that. I need you to mind drain first. I need to get him out of MP. Reduce his stats as quickly as I can. Ooh. I'm gonna have troubles getting going here. Okay. So, we've got not much in the way of healing. Get a meat shield to target the attacks on you. Drop poultice. You can't do much at all. Let's reduce your chance of being targeted. And what do I have? I guess we'll mana search now. And hopefully Sorayel's healing is enough. She might be on heal duty. Just to drop things like scans in when she can. So this is likely to be a much tougher battle. Alright, he's got that. We need Citadel fairly quickly as well. Let's get the healing chant. I don't think I've got that going. And keep up with the mind drain. Probably need Genius to improve his mind drain, but it should be fine. Like 3 mind drains tends to neuter him. Maybe 4, I can't recall exactly for these big fights. We're close to full and we'll heal up a fair amount. Yeah, you still have a fair amount there. I can get up to... I probably can't life drain you, actually. I can holy heal you, though. Or, yeah, holy heal. That might be a way to go. Get just a little more healing oomph. Keep that going. Drop an ultra scan. Now let's start thieving. Barely done a thing to him. And I think we should be good now. Let's drop a Megaton in there. Alright. A little slow getting my footing. I may have not started out in the best way. But I am pretty sure... Oh. That came at like the worst possible time. However, it's fine. We want you to destroy armor. It's not a great attack. And I would like... Yeah, I do have that. Let's drop Vigilance first of all. I think he's fully buffed. And you, actually, let's use Fast Item. And what do we have? Do we have anything that... 100 HP for entire party? No, just need for one ally. That's fine and dandy. Get him back to full. And start stealing from this shade once again. We're almost to the point of having, let's see, all drained out, I imagine. Can we start doing that? See if he has anything left to steal. Definitely has plenty of MP, actually. But I do think we're in a pretty good position. That No Hope, though, is nasty. You know what I should do, actually? Let's... Oh no, I can't life drain him properly, can I? Do a holy heal. Do healing chant. That should be enough. I think. No, not that. Well, you know what? Let's ensure he gets healed up. He has a lot of healing to do. But No Hope is nasty. So, yeah, that gets him a good bit. I mean, is there any point to healing to full? Oh, thank goodness he's immune to that death. Or resisted, or whatever. So, So, drop that. Give me an agile strike. He probably doesn't have anything left to steal, but I don't want to risk it. Yes, out of things to steal. And that should do his MP more than likely. Which means the rest of this is just a matter of beating upon them. But let's guarantee that first. Got a Rain of Death, and now you can do your Agile Strike, which should be pretty effective. Oh yeah, it is. Crazy amounts of damage buffing up the utility like that. I think I can probably do it. That is tempting. Would I have potions by way of... I know I've looked at the fish, but I haven't looked at the potions for increasing utility. They might be better than the fish for single targets. So you don't hit that hard, at least in these situations. Plus 50, that's not really worth it, I don't think. However, I may not even, after getting past that one bit, I may not have time to skip any of the battle, actually. Though, maybe what, one more round, you think? And... yeah, there we go. Not even the full round. Excellent. Some congealed darkness. There we go. So, the last monster is around here somewhere? Where exactly? First off, can I nap in here? I don't really need to, but it is a convenience. I don't recall being able to nap here, so I'll just use a tent when I need it. Somewhere south of... aha, there it is. Okay. So taking a quick look at our SP, not enough. I'll just camp up. Use a large cottage because we've got plenty. And just save right here. Alright. Let's do this. We're expecting a lot of physical attacks. So, buffing our defense is good. Let's get him target of attacks first. That's good. You not target of attacks. And we've got plus 15, plus 10%, plus 50, 10%. Yeah, let's drop that first, so we can survive during our buffing rounds. I'd rather not once again face the almost dying situation that we did previously. And we can quickly find out what his weaknesses are. So I have a lot of non-elemental damage, so I actually don't care that much about weaknesses. Okay, so, done that. Destroy armor right off the bat, because she doesn't have all that much to do other than a vigilance. And so he's strongholded. He could fortify, but I don't think it's necessary. And from here, Jareth starts stealing. I think we're good to go. Let's just make certain we get properly set up. And we might just shoot right through this guy. Destroyed armor. I've a few things I could do, but I don't... I mean, sure, I could drop Citadel. I don't think I need it. I could be wrong, but... well, we'll see, won't we? Let's start dropping the Agile Strike. And the Burglary. And you will take a round to... yeah, pop one of these on Soraliel, because she'll be doing Agile Strike a lot. And that's pretty good right now. Should be even better now. Okay, not bad. Ooh. Well, that stings a bit. Okay. You can keep doing that, really. Just gonna do a healing chant. I don't have much in the... he's the only single target, not him. But Sid's the only single target healer, actually. I mean, we should go ahead and mind drain him still. And see what we can get out of him. Is that going to be enough to survive? Don't know. And, oh, hello. That is effective, isn't it? Let's... Does he still have destroyed armor? Maybe, maybe not. But we can hit like a ton of bloody bricks. Actually, you just mass life drain. That should be plenty fine. Surprisingly, that was not as good because the crit, right. Okay, he's A-okay. A little bit of healing should take care of that. And... Agile Strike. We can... Rain of Death, it's not bad. And, wait, I meant the Mind Drain. Whoops, my bad. I cannot recall if I've gotten any nice things from him. However, we are completely solid to just speed through the rest of this fight and chew him to pieces. Okay, so this should likely be his last round alive. We've got Frost Sword incoming, 2 Agile Strikes. He has had his armor broken. And I don't know what you're doing, but I really don't have anything good for you to do. Just, well, don't just stand there. Drop a stronghold just in case I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe he can heal himself? He's still alive, remarkably. I must say that's impressive. Okay, that finished him off. Was starting to wonder there a little bit. Golem Clay, we're still on our MOA. However, that, I believe, will do that for this episode. So I am going to make my way back over to Orphos and see about where we need to head next. That, however, will be in the next episode. Actually, we will stop by to pick up our rewards. But other than that, see what we got to do next. Might actually be head somewhere else entirely. But I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to leave a like, and let me know what you think in general in the comments. But, until next time, catch you later.